This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday we learned about sales commissions. Okay, yesterday we learned about sales commissions. So any doubts in this sales commissions are till now whatever I have explained? Any topics, anything, any doubts till now? So Venkatesh joined? No, because he is asking like some transfer order related issues. Fine. Today we'll try to understand journals only once again. So like 2 weeks before we learned about inventory journals. Let me go back. Inventory management, journals, journal entries. Here we learned about movement journal, inventory adjustment journal, transfer journal, bill of material, inventory ownership journal. So inventory ownership change journal. These 5 journals we have learned. We learned till now these 5 journals. Now we will try to understand counting journal, tag counting journal. These two we will try to understand. Okay. Today, what is this counting journal, tag counting journal? We'll discuss. Okay, now Venkatesh joined. So Venkatesh, is that issue is cleared for you regarding transfer order, or still are you facing any issues? Venkatesh?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So is it clear, or still you want to clarifications on this one, transfer order?
Actually, Satya, I could not able to map it. If you don't mind, can you explain once?
So give me 5 minutes. Let me explain to him, and then we'll discuss. So whenever you are doing transfer order, sorry. So in this outbound orders, transfer order you are creating. First, what you are doing, you are trying to transfer from 11 to 13, 11 warehouse to 13 warehouse. So initially you tried with 11 to 13. If you are transferring from 11 to 13, in standard by default, the material whatever it is there, it is not 11. So let me show you. Product information management, released products. So the first error is you are transferring from warehouse 11 to 13. That is your trial. Okay, and you are clicking on add item. That is 1000. If you go inside 1000 on hand inventory, so you are looking at like this display dimensions. So you are looking at like this site 1, you are looking at the stock. So you are thinking like stock is available. But if you click on dimensions and if you click on warehouse, click OK, then it will show you warehouse wise stock. And you will observe like in your standard application, if you are not like purchased through 11 warehouse, so it will show you 13 warehouse stock. In 11 warehouse, it will not be there by default. Whatever the data you have copied from demo system, in that you will find only 13 warehouse. So 11 warehouse, it will be stock 0. And you are transferring from 11 to 13. Then if you are trying to do this one, it will throw error message. Understood? The first error message.
Yes, Satya, understood.
0. Why it is showing 0? Because you are transferring from 11 warehouse to 13 warehouse. But in your system, 11 warehouse, there is no stock. 13 warehouse stock is available. That is the reason it is throwing error message. Now, I suggested you to transfer this one from 13 to 11. Later, I told you in the chart, I told you like 13 to 11. So now you are transferring from 13 to 11. You tried. So while transferring from 13 to 11, then another problem is in the standard application. So if you are transferring from 13 to 11, then stock is available. But another problem is inventory management, posting, setup, posting. Okay, inventory tab, you need to map these accounts. So by default, it may not be exist. Inventory issue, inventory receipt, and then these 4 transactions. So let me verify what is the error message it is. So transfer order, shipment transfer number, line number 1.0 failed, resolve account number for transaction type, inventory issue. This one is not mapped. Okay, even though it is mapped, sometimes it may not recognize because the item based on the item. Then you can click on new and you can select all. If it is all, it will not throw any error message because the item is linked to item group. If that item group is not mapped, then it will throw error message. So you can map all. So third one, fourth one all is available. Next fifth one all is available. Sixth one all is available. So third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all one ledger account should be exist. Understood?
Yes, Satya.
Okay. Then it will post. You can try now after some time and let me know if you have still facing problems. Ping in the chart. We'll discuss. Okay. Fine.
Okay, Satya. Thank you.
Yeah. Well. Now today topic, let us understand counting journals.
Satya, sorry for troubling you.
Yeah.
Why, even though inventory is there, why it is showing not possible? Can you please explain
Because
the concept?
you are transferring from 11 to 13. So
Okay.
stock should be exist in 11 or 13.
Okay, but it is showing inventory on an inventory. It is showing.
So on hand inventory is showing in 13 warehouse.
Okay, but still
So
11 is also there. 96.
no, here it is there. In my system, it is not. It is there, but in the
Oh,
database, what we have taken from the installation at that time, the stock will not be exist in the 11 warehouse.
okay, okay.
In his system, it is not there
Okay.
because I did purchase orders. That is the reason I have stock in 11. But for like a Venkatesh system, by default, whatever you have taken, get it installed in the system. That environment will not have 11 warehouse stock.
Okay, Satya, understood. Okay, thank you.
So we need to understand from the Venkatesh system, not from the system, from my system. Okay, fine.
Okay, thank you, Satya. Thank you.
Yeah. Fine. Now let us understand counting journal. What is this counting journal? Anyone? Any guess? Counting journals. counting process? Anyone has any idea? Yeah, of course, Siva has a lot of experience. I'm not asking you,
Physical stock
remaining,
counting, right?
yeah, physical stock counting.
Yeah, physical. To adjust plus or minus a shortage and excess.
Yeah. So I'm not asking you, Siva, you have more knowledge. I know. Remaining people, any guesses? Counting journals. Why it is required? Anyone?
Maybe
Yeah.
during material unloading to
No.
count the stocks
No.
received.
No. It is periodic job. Okay.
Okay.
So just I will give you one example. So if you observe any shopping mall, so gold shop will be closed by earlier, not now. Earlier it is 8 o'clock. Recently 8:30. Nowadays it is 9 o'clock. But remaining all shopping mall is like if you go to any shopping mall. Okay. So remaining all will be functioning up to 10:30 something. But gold shops will be closed by uh, at least by 9 o'clock. Otherwise, maybe 8:30 or max to max 9 o'clock. Why? Any reasons? They can keep up to 10:30 something.
Maybe they need to check the stock. No, what was the opening and how much is sold and what is the balance.
Exactly. The reason behind, so it is a small items, whether it is misplaced or not, something they need to validate every day. Morning, what is the stock and how many it was sold. Okay, that is fine. So the main intention is in the system, what is the stock they will take. Then physically they will verify whether that same stock is available in the physically in the actual physical, is it exist or not, they will validate. So every day they will do the counting. In gold shops, because
But
it is most important. Yes, please. Yes,
is
Nakul.
it possible to verify each and every
Yes,
small stock?
yeah, definitely they need to do it. That is the reason it is they are taking like they are closing before 1.5 hours or 2 hours. So if it is a normal shop like a supermarket, any like shopping malls, they are closing at 10, 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, am I right? Even though we are purchasing at 10:15, 10:20,
Yeah.
their staff will be there. But whereas gold shop, it will be closed by sharp 9 o'clock, because they need a time of like maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours. They need to validate. Because if it is misplaced or if it is something is happened, they will keep monitor the this one, I mean to say cameras, and they will verify what happened. Maybe if it is a small pieces, it may be neglect, but if it is a big pieces, definitely they will monitor. I don't think so, like even for small also they will physically have not verified, to be frankly. This is my knowledge only. I have not worked in the jewelry shop. Shiva, do you have any idea? Shiva? I think you have worked for one jewelry implementation. Okay, so in reality, you need to do counting every day for small piece and valuable items. If it is automobile spare parts, nuts and bolts and all those things, then they may not count even after 6 months also, maybe 1 year or 6 months. If it is a laptops, suppose, maybe every 1 month I need to validate, because laptops will be visible, like it is a big item, it will not be misplaced. Okay, why we need to do this one? The reason behind, so what is going on in my inventory, if there is no control, if I'm not monitoring my inventory, then my company position will be in a wrong direction. So each and every organization, they need to do counting periodically. That periodically may be daily, maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly, maybe monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly or half-yearly or yearly. So automobile spare parts in general, they will count every 6 months. This is my knowledge. Okay, that is depending upon the industries you need to define. So counting is most important in one of the one of the function you need to do. If you are running your business, you need to do the counting depending upon the situations. Because if you are not doing counting, then if it is like suppose one of the stores person or some other person, one delivery boy, instead of one quantity he is dispatching 4 quantities. If anyone is monitoring, he is dispatching 2-3 quantities and he is taking money from outside. There is a chance, or mistakenly it was happening. So the negligence, what could be, whatever may be the reasons, there may be a chance of misplacing of the items. So for that we need to count the quantity every periodically based on the volume and based on the cost. If it is washing machines, then in general there is no misplacement. Maybe if it is a washing machines, every 3 months I can count it, because it is a big machine, then it will not be misplaced easily. If it is a laptop, there is a chance, but that is also not small piece, no issues, but there is a chance like it is misplaced. Instead of one laptop, it was delivered 2 laptops. Okay, so counting journal is mandatory. Counting process is mandatory for any organization. If you are running with your business, definitely counting is mandatory. So in the system we have counting journal, we have counting journals. So now in this counting journal, tag counting journal, what is the difference between counting and tag counting? Suppose this is a big site. In that, this is one building and this is another building and this is another building. Okay, now what we will do, so one team will count in this, another team will count here, another team will count here. So team A, maybe 1 person, maybe 3 persons, maybe 5 persons, they will count here, they will count here, they will count here. So usually this is called internal auditing, external auditing. Of course, auditing may include several things in terms of financials as well, but here in the auditing, one of the task is counting the journal, counting the stock. Okay, so at that time, one person may not be participating. It may not be like only one person, a few members. So maybe few members from one team, they will count here and they will count here and they will count here. So then it will be combined. Suppose item 1000, here it is 20 available, here it is 1 is available, here it is 450 available. So 450 plus 20 plus 1 together, it will become the total stock and it will be validated. So they can verify like this. Okay, so during this counting journal, during this counting, if you want stop selling the material, then there is a function, there is a setup. Give me a minute. So you can enable this one. Okay, then the journal will be updated here. During counting, system will not allow you to post a transaction. So counting group, you can select. Okay, so let me do how to do it, post a transaction like. So the team has counted. Now usually we'll use the function tag counting. We'll use the function tag counting. Okay, let me remove this one, not required. I'm just closing. Now, so click on new button. Once the counting is, so counting is a physical process, system will not do anything. So once counting is completed, click OK. So team A, suppose counted some quantity, $1,000. So warehouse 11. Suppose team A counted 85. Team A counted 85, and team B counted 5 quantity. And team C counted in different places. Three quantity. Okay, team A, team B, team C counted different quantity. Now I'm clicking on post button. I'm clicking OK. Fine. Now once it is completed, if you go to counting tab, counting journals, if you go to lines inside, now look at this one, site 1 warehouse 11. It is on hand quantity is 515 but showing 93. So it is 422 deviation is there. Actually, this is a small mistake I did it. 1 second. I'm deleting this one. So while doing completion, like while doing this one, give me a second. So here we have option to select tag counting. Here I need to select counting by warehouse as well. Only, not only site, warehouse wise. Then it will show you perfectly. Means I'm verifying only warehouse. I'm verifying only warehouse 11. Okay. Let me do the same posting. So whatever you are posting tag counting, it will not reflect any impact. It is only for informative, but counting journal is the actual one. Okay, let me enter here. Team A, it was selected like it was counted 85. Team B counted 5 quantity. Team C counted suppose 3 quantity. Now I'm posting. Now if you verify counting journal, if you go to inside, now it will show you actually system stock is 96, counted stock is 93. There is a difference. System will capture automatically the difference quantity here. Okay, during counting, if you want to stop transactions, I mean to say should not post any transactions, then there is a one checkbox. I will explain, I will show you, not here. So in inventory management parameters, give me a second. Because this is not regular task to me. So somewhere else one checkbox is there, like if you want to stop doing transactions, it will stop you during counting. This is inventory dimensions. I think it is in the inventory. 1 minute. In the item master only, it may be like that checkbox is available.
So that may not be an item because if you want to know stop item wise, it may take long time, right?
1 second, but I found this one recently. I'm not looking at this one. To be frankly, I have forgot where it is. We'll see 1 minute, just 1 minute. Otherwise, I will show you tomorrow. Inventory management tab. In this, maybe as per my remembering, like it should be in the parameters only. Yeah, this one. So I missed counting lock items during count. If you enable this checkbox, then system will not allow you to do the transactions during counting. Understood? Suppose I'm enabling this checkbox. Lock items during counting. So let me do once again, then it will be locked. We'll do one thing, one more item. We'll take one more item and we'll do it. So it should be realistic. That is the reason I'm just verifying what is the on-hand inventory and what is the stock. Suppose D001, D001, what is the on-hand inventory? I'm just verifying. So one more, actually, like one of you are asking about whether they will verify in the jewelry shop, whether they will verify each item. So they will verify the weight. They will verify the weight. They have weight also for all items. They will have. So small, suppose rings are there. All rings, what is the weight in the opening? How much, and what is the sales happened, and what is the remaining? Means the current stock. What is the weight for rings? They will validate. They will not verify one by one piece, of course, but they will verify the total weight of the rings. One specific category. What is the weight? If in case the system weight and whatever it is showing in the count, like calculation, if it is different, they will verify one by one. Understood? One of our colleague is asked about whether they will verify one by one piece. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, they will validate with the weight. So then it will be resolved. So if the weight is different between the actual in the system, whatever the weight it is showing, and whatever it is physical weight it is different, then they will validate one by one pieces. Okay, fine. Now for D001 on hand inventory, so suppose 13 warehouse is 230, only 5 quantity. Okay, now let me do counting journal, tag counting. D001 so team A counted all 5, suppose. So he counted 5 only. Okay, but this is in warehouse 13. Okay, let me do this one 13 only. I don't want any deviations. Okay, now I'm posting. So if you are posting tag counting, it will not affect any on-hand inventory. It will be consolidated and it will be posted to counting journal. That means it is in progressing of this counting. Okay, now if you go back to the counting journals, it will show you counting journal. So it will show you there is no deviation here. Okay, let me verify whether it is anything blocked or not. Let me verify. So it was stopped. Look at this one. Started counting and counting journal. If it is like this, then system will not allow you to do the transactions against this item. Understood? So for that purpose, you need to enable this checkbox. Got it? Any questions here? The step is like inventory management parameters, log the items during counting. If you do like this, what happened for the it will be blocked with a counting journal, and once it is posted, then it will be released. So there is no change in this one. I'm posting. Actually, one by one, it will not be posted. It will be all the items will be counted, and they will enter all the like transactions at a time. They will not do one by one item usually. Okay, once it is posted, now it is completed. The counting process is completed. Okay, then it will be released. If you go back, warehouse items, because counting is over, so it will be open. Got it? So for this item, there is no blockage. The reason behind, I have not enabled that lock checkbox at the time of transaction. So that is the reason it is not showing. Otherwise, it will show you. Okay, I have enabled this checkbox manually, but during this transaction. Now, so if it is like this, then 96 is the counted quantity. On hand inventory is now 96, means system stock is 96, counted stock is 93. If it is a small pieces, negligible price, 5 rupees, 10 rupees prices items, no issues, they can post it. If in case this is washing machines, this counting is like in physical inventory, it is showing 93, system is showing 96. Whether you will take it granted, like okay, no problem, 3 washing machines, let it be gone, or what you will do. There are two things. One is, I will not accept this one. I will shuffle the team, and I will ask team to count once again different teams, because washing machines is not a small piece. Okay, so we need to verify once again, re-verify. You can delete this one, and you can ask counting team to count differently, like suppose team A will be counting in another place like this. So initially team A counted here, team B counted here, team C counted here. I will ask team A to count here, team B count here, team C count here, because this one I will not give information to the stock counting team. They have information only tag counting. So I will ask them to enter tag counting even for the team members. Now this counting will be done by most important responsible person. He will validate what is the physical stock, what is the physical stock counted, what is the system stock. If the variation is huge, if it is negligible, no issues. Means in terms of value, they will not look at only the volume or weight or something. They will verify in terms of price and cost. Based on that, they will take the decision whether they want to do recounting or not, but for that specific items. Okay, once it is recounted, also the same situation, it was missing. Then what I will do, I will keep on monitoring next month what is happening. If it is suppose washing machines, every 3 months I'm counting, every 3 months I'm counting. So now it is misplaced. So what happened, I don't know. Some of the items it was like disappeared. It means it was by mistaken, it was happened, maybe mistake or maybe intentionally. So like delivery boys are doing something. Then I will keep on monitoring that items. I will put a camera and I will monitor for the next month. Next month I will verify once again whether the counting is perfect or not. So if it is happening, they need to take some actions against this material. That is physical exercise, of course, because monitoring like with the cameras or monitoring with the people or whatever it may be, I need to do it. Make sense? Or laptops, suppose laptops are misplacing, then laptop is not a small amount, it is a big amount. We need to verify. So how to monitor their business is their internal discussions, whether they may need it like keeping the like cameras or observations on like supervisors. Some supervisors are there. Yes please. Yes please. Hello. Yeah, someone else is speaking. Hello. Okay. So that how to handle these situations, that is after like internally they need to verify whether it is like monitoring the team members like delivery boys or monitoring the supervisors something. If it is something, suppose delivery boys are I'm guessing like some delivery boys are misplacing some material, then I will monitor, like I will ask monitor to supervisors. If suppose supervisors are themselves they are doing something, I'll keep monitor cameras, so that kind of thing. So next time onwards it will not be. So the deviation may be, so this in real time scenario, if it is a retail industry, 3 to 4% is the wastage. Miss, I mean to say misplacing 3 to 4% is a regular process. But more than 3 to 4% means then your company is in a great trouble. 3 to 4% it will be wasted because something it will be misplaced. There is a chance because so many thousands of items. So if it is a retail industry, what they will do, one specific item they will count in one time. Means suppose this every Monday I'm counting only soaps. Only soaps I'm counting. Suppose next next day Tuesday I will count all oil packets. So they will do keep on counting. They will count every periodically, maybe daily, maybe one topic, one specific item, one day. Every 15 days, like suppose they want to count like some sugar packets. So counting is must, even though retail shop also, even the retail industry also, they will do counting, but they will not count at a time because 365 days every like 24 like 365 days it will be running their business without any holidays. So they will count periodically with one item, one specific item, one item one day, another item one day, like that they will do it. Okay, any more doubts on this one? So now this is 3 is a loss, 3 quantity is a loss. Now if you want to post this one, system will verify once again. Postings, inventory management, setup, posting, once again this accounts. So if it is a loss, because 3 quantity is a loss because it was misplaced, now it is not able to find. Now it will update like issue and loss, these two accounts, it will be posted. If it is plus, means next time counting, it is suppose 85 it should be shown and 87 it is counted. If it is found something, +2 will be there. If it is +2, then it will update like receipt and profit. Okay, so for transaction, for journals, any plus or minuses it will hit here, whatever it was mapped. Understood? Any doubt in this? Any more clarifications required? Counting is a regular process. Yes.
Satya, when you update here, so automatically on-hand inventory will be changed.
Yes.
Like
So
suppose after counting 90.
yeah, let me post this one. So 3 loss it will be posted. So now I have posted. Now if you verify on hand inventory, the stock will become 93. So it is 93. If you verify the transactions, now one adjustment journal, the counting journal number will be posted with -3 quantity. Counting 299, 229, -3 is updated. Understood? This is a loss. So if you want to verify the voucher, you can verify the voucher like ledger, physical financial voucher, it is loss and issue and loss will be posted. 140, 100 and this one. These two are, one is inventory issue and one is expenditure loss. Whatever I have explained here, inventory issue and inventory expenditure loss, whatever it was mapped, that will be posted. Okay.
Understood, Satya. Thank you.
So inventory counting is a most important topic. Okay, important topic. So depending upon their business, they will verify, they will validate. Okay, fine. So any more questions in this area, inventory counting? Okay, fine. So next topic, I will try to explain you one more topic. We'll discuss tomorrow, continuation. So let me open one more paintbrush. Suppose I want to combine two sales orders into one packing slip. Yes, it is possible. Or two purchase orders into one PO, one product receipt. So suppose this is purchase order and this is packing slip. Yeah, anyone has anything to discuss? I have given an order for one purchase order, PO 150, and after 2 days I have given an order one more PO 155, suppose. Now I have received material, one product receipt together. Yes, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Means vendor has dispatched this quantity and this quantity together to me as a one product receipt. So is it possible in the system? Yes, it is possible. So partial also we learned already. If you're not remembering, then I will discuss with you once again. So partial dispatch we understood earlier. Means like if I have given an order, then vendor has dispatched 2 times. That is also possible. or if you want to combine 2 purchase orders into 1 product receipt, possible. 1 purchase order into multiple product receipts, yes, it is possible. Okay, let me show you quickly this process. This is also one of the important topic to you. Suppose I'm creating a purchase order. One purchase order, multiple product receipts I will show you first. This one, this is small scenario. Suppose this is PO 160. Then product receipt 1, product receipt 2. Customer vendor has dispatched 2 times. Yes, that is possible. Let me create a purchase order. And one more thing, from next week it is fine. Next to next week, please cooperate. The session will be 6 to 8. It will be combined together, both finance and T&L. Not next week. Next to next week means from December 6th. From December 6th onwards, it will be combined session, both finance and T&L, at least maybe 5 to 7 days or 8 days. So please cooperate, because it is 6 to 8. It is not 6 to 7. It is 6 to 8 from this 6th December. From 6th December. Okay, 1 week or 10 days, maybe 7 days or 8 days. It is depending upon the situation. So I need to explain you important topics both together, both finance and T&L team together. I will explain you important topics, and don't miss that classes, please. So I'm selecting the vendor. Selecting site and warehouse. Click OK. Suppose item 1000, I have given an order for 20 quantity. Now I have given an order, like let me do a confirmation. I have confirmed. Now I have informed to my vendor, maybe a physical copy or by phone, or I have sent an email, this copy, this printout confirmation copy to the vendor. Now vendor don't have stock immediately for the 20 quantity. Take the example washing machines. So 20 washing machines are not available at the vendor place. Now like I need material urgently. Then I asked like, so how many stock available? 8 quantity available. 8 quantity available. Now I requested send me the 8 quantity. Then I can do product receipt, receive now. So here I have received 8 quantity. So in this we have receive now quantity checkbox. Receive now, we can enter 8 quantity. Then I'm doing product receipt. So I'm doing product receipt. So you can select. If you select ordered quantity, it will show you all 10, all 20, sorry, all 20 it will show you. Now I have not received 20, I have received only 8 quantity. Then you can select receive now quantity. So 8 quantity, we can do the product receipt. Now after 2 days or after 3 days, vendor has dispatched remaining quantity also. Remaining quantity also it was dispatched. Now you can go to generate area, product receipt. So remaining quantity after 2 days or 3 days, it was received. So document date is dispatch document, vendor dispatch document date. It is a best practice. It is not mandatory. If you want, you can enter the vendor dispatch document date. This is document number, vendor dispatch document number, and document date. Okay, click OK. So now it will be remaining 12 calls, 12 quantity also it was received. Now the status will be changed to what happened? Sorry, I think I have selected receive now quantity. There is a small mistake. Let me do product receipt once again. So earlier it is we have changed from ordered quantity to product receipt quantity. Sorry, receive now quantity. Now it is same receive now quantity may be showing because receive now is disappeared. Look at this one. So receive now is 0 because it is once action is completed, receive now quantity will be disappeared. Now I need to select to ordered quantity. If I select ordered quantity, remaining 12 quantity it will show you. Okay, now I can enter the product receipt number and I can finish. So document date means vendor dispatch document date. This is vendor dispatch document number. Document number is mandatory, date is not mandatory, but best practices. So this is one purchase order, multiple product receipts. One purchase order, multiple product receipts. Tomorrow I will show you multiple purchase orders into one product receipt. How to do it, we'll see tomorrow. So if you look at this one, product receipt, two product receipts are there. Okay, you can go to lines details. You can see one purchase order product receipt is happened for say 8 quantity. Next one is 12 quantity. This we have discussed earlier. Just I recapped, and you can see one more. You can see here in the purchase order general tab, line quantity. You can monitor what happened, like how many quantity ordered, how many quantity received, how many quantity invoiced, and everything can be observed here. So out of 20 quantity received and invoice reminder means we need to receive invoice copy from the vendor for 20 quantity. Okay, I will continue tomorrow. Any quick questions, please let me know. Any quick questions? If nothing, then we can join for finance. Whoever is joining for finance, please join finance. This is multiple S4s, not S4s, it is multiple POs. Even S4s also we can do it. I'll show you all those things, how to play with the system. Okay, fine. See you all. Bye.